I'm Anil Kumar. Here is a practice test question for you on cost, markup and selling price. So let me write down test paper here. You can pause the video, copy the question answer, and then look into my suggestions. There are 3 questions. We're trying to relate cost, markup and selling price. We'll give you value of 2 and third one you need to find. You know the relation between them is cost plus markup is selling price and markup is based on cost. Let's read the questions one by one. First one is, an item costing $76 is being sold for $100. Find markup and the markup rate. Then we have markup rate of an item is 120%. Find the selling price if the cost price is $70. And the last one here is markup rate of an item is 65%. Find the cost price if the selling price is $100. Okay, let's solve them one by one. So as you know, cost plus markup is equals to sales. In the very first question, we are given item costing 76. So this is 76. Sold for $100. This is $100. They should be equal. What should you add to get $100? So the markup M is equals to 100 minus 76, right? And that is 24. So we know that is the answer. So let me write down 24 here. So that is the markup. Now second part of this question is to find the markup rate. As you know, markup rate is based on cost. Let me write down here, markup rate or percent markup is based on cost. And therefore, markup rate will be, let's say percent markup will be the markup amount divided by the cost times 100, correct? In our case, markup is 24, so we'll do 24 divided by 76 times 100. So let's do it. 24 divided by 76 times 100 is equals to, let's write the decimal value, 31 point, let's say 6%, right? Let's approximate it to one decimal place. So it is approximately 31.6%. So the markup rate for us is 31.6%. So normally what we will do is we'll make a kind of table here to relate all these 3 so that you become familiar with a particular approach. So we make a table kind of like this, relating cost, markup and selling price. In the first row we'll just write the numbers and the second we write percentages. Okay, so that's how we'll do it. Now second question here is markup rate of an item is given. So let me start with this table now. Okay, so that is kind of our model now. Okay, so this is the table which relates cost, markup and selling price, their amounts and percentages, right? So let me just complete it like this. Okay, so what we are saying here is that cost price plus markup is equals to the selling price, and this last column is to calculate the percentages. What are we given? We are given markup rate is 120%. This is 120%. This is what we are given. Find the selling price if the cost price is 70. So we are given $70 here. We need to find what selling price is, right? As you know, markup is based on cost price, right? So what is 120% of 70? That is markup, right? So M is equals to, the markup is equals to 120% of means times 70, right? Let's calculate. So 120 times 70 divided by 100 gives us 84. So we get a value of 84, right? So at times what you can do is you can use decimal values also. That is to say, let me write down alternate method, right? We could say that it is 1.2 times 70. When you do that, you get 84. So what we get here is markup as 84. The question is, read it properly. Find the selling price, right? So we don't have to find just the markup. We need to find the selling price. So selling price is, you need to add them up, right? So we have to add 70 plus 84 to get the answer. So it is 4 and 8 and 7 is 15. So you get 154 as the selling price, and that is our answer, correct? So our answer is $154, right? Now here is an alternate way of finding selling price directly. Since we know the cost price is 100%, markup is based on cost price. When you add them up, you get 220%. Do you see that? So you could calculate 220%, that means 2.2 of the cost price 70 to get the answer directly also. So let's do it. 2.2 times 70 is equal to 154. So you get the same answer. Do you get an idea? So you could also go direct. That is to say, use our third column, row rather, to get the third column, right? So use the third row to get the third column. So that is a technique. It is very important technique. You will realize its importance when we do the next question. Okay. The next question here is, markup rate of an item is 65%. We are given this as 65. Find the cost price if the selling price is $100. So we need to find cost when selling price is given to you. Okay. So let's make this table once again and see how easily we can solve such a difficult question. This one is not easy. Okay. Let me warn you. It is not easy, right? So it is a difficult question, but our process makes it simple. So we know cost price plus markup is equals to sales price. This column is for percentages, correct. What are we given? Markup rate of 65%. So this is 65% given to us. Cost price we need to find, and selling price is $100. That is what is given to us. How are you going to solve this? Since markup is based on cost price should be 100%. Adding the two, we get 165% here. Do you see that? So we know 165% of the cost price is 100. If this is C, what do we know? We know 165% of cost is $100. This is what we know. So we can find what C is. Let's rearrange. 165 over 100. You could write 1.65 also. Of means times C is $100. So from here C is 100 times 100 over 165. Correct? So let's find this amount, right? So 165, so let's find the cost. It is 100 times 100 divided by 165, which is in decimals 60, right? So $60.60. So the cost here is 60. Do you get an idea, right? So that is the cost. You can check. If we have a markup of 65% on 60, it will be around $40, and you add it, you can get the selling price. Okay, so anyway, we have a direct calculation here which gives us the value of cost price. So as a part of check, let us calculate the markup now. You may get a result which could be a penny here and there since we are doing rounding. Let's find 65% of. So what we are doing to check is find 65% of 60. That is the markup, right? That is the markup. So 65% is 0.65 times 60.60. That is, in decimals, 3939. This is 3939, right? So if I add 39.39 plus 39.39 plus 60 again, same thing, okay? 39.39 plus 60.60, what do we get? Approximately 99.99, right? So 1 penny could be difference since we are rounding, right? So that confirms that the calculations are perfectly fine. I'd like you to go through this video, understand the whole concept, and also appreciate how, with the help of percent, we can do some quick calculations as we did in the last question. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope it helps you to understand the very basic concept on markup. Thank you and all the best.